Hey everyone, HellQ1998 here with Chris.
Hello!
Oh, by the way, if you're a fan listening to this video, I should have prefaced this at the beginning. I'm probably going to move this part to the beginning.
Okay.
If you're a fan listening to this video, make sure you listen to it all the way through because we have some serious fan involvement projects coming up later in the video. Anyway, I think I should start off by saying yes, there will be no stop motion this week. This is the Tuesday video. Sorry about that, but we really need a break, and there's some important things we need to update everyone on concerning the channel.
Absolutely. For one thing, I've been just brick filling my butt off this summer, so I think you guys can just look back and appreciate our work as we take a much needed vacation.
Not exactly.
Okay,
I'm
not
still
exactly
going to be working
vacation.
a lot throughout these few weeks.
A staycation. It's a staycation.
Yeah, but as you can see, well, I guess not as you can see, because I'm working very hard to make sure no one can see, is things have been extremely busy behind the scenes this summer.
I'm tempted to laugh and make a joke out of that, but yeah, it's no joke. We have been very, very, very busy on stuffs.
As you can see, several people went missing, first of all. By several, I mean Leo.
Not dropping any hints here, of course.
I just don't know what's up with him. But as you can see, we haven't had any videos from him. Chris has been really busy, which left me to do a lot of videos. But hopefully we're getting out of that and transitioning into a nice, smooth fall.
Shall we go ahead?
I just noticed the irony in that statement, a nice, smooth fall.
Well,
as in
gravity
downward.
hurts. Or it's the sudden impact when you hit the ground and all that stuff.
But we still will be doing podcasts every Friday, video every Tuesday, stop motion or comedy related, for weeks to come after this. Okay, next I want to talk about something I really could use, and that I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in, the guest voice reserve list.
Ah, yes. Our newest program.
Basically, guest voices are very hard to organize. It's hard to find a guest voice that we can use at the time. It's hard to find voices for the guest characters we need. So basically, we want to have some on hand. So, we're giving everyone the opportunity to send in auditions to our email address, bionicalcomedycentral@gmail.com, and audition for either current BCC characters in case someone can't do a voiceover. So if you think you can do a good Bazon in case Orion is very busy and can't do it that week, send in an audition and maybe you could guest star and fill in for him that week. Or there might be other characters we plan to use in the future, or characters that are in upcoming scripts I might talk about on the podcast or post a list on Twitter. You can send them all in there, and then if we ever need you, we'll just call you up, have you do the lines, you'll get credit in the video.
Yep, right on. Although, if you think you can try and replace Kadihi, you'd better be very, very dead on. And I mean, really dead on.
So, but like with anything, there are some requirements here. One, you're not likely to get in at all if you don't have a good microphone.
Yep. Yuppity yup.
Audio
yup.
quality, it's something we've been working for a long time, and it's not easy, and it's very expensive on our end. And if
Tell me
someone
about it.
doesn't have good audio on their end, it kind of gets rid of our good audio we've worked so hard for. So yes, good microphone. In certain special cases, you may not have to have a perfect microphone, though. There's no harm in auditioning either way. Just, if you think you can do it, do it. And second, no one should expect to be chosen for this program. It's going to be very selective, very few and far between, but we will use it. In fact, if you've been following our Twitter, I'm currently looking for a guest voice and have gotten no replies to it.
Yeah, come on, people.
It's very hard to find these voices when we need them, and we need them in a timely fashion. So also include when you're normally going to be available to do these voiceovers, and how we can contact you. So, if you're interested, do some auditions. Do not even just Bionicle voices, just show us the kind of voices you can do. Send them to us. Doesn't matter if you have your own YouTube channel. Doesn't matter what the heck you do. If you can do a good voice, you could guest star. Okay, next on the list, we're going to be talking about this month's Livestream Friday.
Woo! This is kind of a pre-announcement.
Yeah, I'd say it's an official announcement, but there will be a video as well for people who don't watch this. And if you don't, you're a loser, but whatever.
Hey.
So,
you can't just... Never mind.
So, if you remember, if you've been with us for a long time, we did a lot of guest stars on the first Livestream Friday. I really cut back on that because I wasn't comfortable with not being able to control what's going on and how it was kind of chaotic. But we did cut back a bit too far on that. It was to the point where there are no guest stars anymore. Now that I think we've kind of had time to reaffirm our core cast on live streams, we will be doing guest stars again, but not like we were before. It's not just going to say, hey, can I join? Yeah, you can join, stay for as long as you want. That just doesn't work out. It takes away from our cast tension. It causes a lot of chaos and confusion. Now, we're going to be taking in one person at a time for around 5 minutes. They can ask a question, bring up something, suggest a small game to play, have a good time. And then we're going to ask them to move along, and they'll bring someone else in for a little bit. Probably have around 5 or so. We'll see how it goes. But yes, there will be more involvement in Livestream Fridays again. But it will not be as, not in-depth, but it will be much more organized and
less
not
chaotic.
Smaller either, but yeah, I'm not doing good with adjectives today.
Yeah, just less chaotic.
That's a good way to put it. Tune in. Also, we have plans for different games this Livestream Friday besides the board games we've got known for. We understand that some of you have said they get a little stale, and we don't want our live streams to get stale. We want to keep things high energy. So the games we're planning on now will involve a lot more fan involvement.
And a lot less rolling dice. Because that's pretty much what happened with the Void Nui game.
Yeah. I'm not going to say what it's going to be just yet, but fans will definitely be involved in a core element of the game. We're not going to be able to do the game without people watching. So keep that in mind.
So if you don't show up, then you ruined it! But not that we're going to get angry, of course.
So, now we've got that. The CHC crossover, I want to talk about that. There's been so many delays. I apologize if you're a CHC member and have been listening to this. I know our end has been a mess. We've been missing Leo for a while, like I said. There's been complications with filming. I have edited a large portion of mine. It's almost ready to go. We're waiting for Chris's portion. I need Leo's voices and Matt's extra voices, which I said he had, but then the attachments didn't work, and well, that's something else.
All in all,
but it will happen.
Been a mess.
It's still happening, still in production. We're not going to abandon that project. We promised them we'd go through with it.
We shall continue. We shall rise again.
And finally, Chris, what's fall looking like for you?
Well, I'm going to be taking some very interesting classes. I'm in a new dorm, and... Oh, you meant BCC-wise.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've said this a couple times already. I need to apologize for the confusion with Ask Kidihi. That I'm guessing that the end credits scene was super moving or something, because half of you were about ready to start Kidihi Lives or something to try and bring back the show. Okay, no. I'm not canceling the show. What we're doing is, that was just me getting rid of the old background. I made some new backgrounds, which look a lot nicer. No, if anything, the BCC Conspiracy Show is going to be rebooted into Season 1. Everything else beforehand was Season 0. Don't ask me how that works.
Just like Ninjago last year, Bionicle this year, and Star Fox in September.
Star Fox? What's Star Fox?
Star Fox, it's a video game. It's being rebooted this year. Star Fox Zero. That's one of my most anticipated games of the year. I've explained this to you a few times.
I guess I wasn't listening then. I was too busy working on stop motion or something. But yes, this will be a Season 0. See, I'm the type of guy where Season 0s drive me nuts. I mean, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's Season 1. Alright, I'm just getting distracted, you people. Anyways, we're going to be rebooting the Conspiracy Show with more laughs, more conspiracies, and this one will also have some fan involvement in very peculiar ways. So definitely stay tuned, stay subscribed, and conspiracy on.
For me now, through the next few months, possibly even through to winter, my setup is going to be changing often and rapidly, where I'm not going to be able to get as high quality sets as I'd like. So please bear with me for a while. Eventually I'm hopefully going to have a good setup where I can have some consistent sets that look a lot better than what I've been doing.
So what this means, everyone, is yell at him because he's being lazy. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't interpret it that way.
I'll do my best to keep doing stop motion. There's always somewhere you can do it. A lot of people say I have nowhere to film stop motion. They're lying. You can always do stop motion somewhere if you work hard enough.
It's a matter of creativity and resources and learning to nag the right people until something happens.
So yeah, their videos have never been as high quality as I'd hoped. We're constantly moving forward, and in a year, we're going to be looking back and cringing at the quality we have now.
This is terrible. What was this? That was the original conspiracy show.
Just bear with us, and we'll get there eventually. I want to thank everyone also. I'm not sure if we ever mentioned this, but for 300 subscribers, we're not doing anything special for it because 300 isn't that special a number. No offense, number 300.
Wait, here, we'll do a quick little thing. This is Sparta! Alright, we're good now. I think we're good now.
We're all very happy with the channel growth, and we look forward to seeing how it grows in the future. These first few hundred are indeed the hardest. At least that's what we've been told, and hopefully we continue to grow afterwards. There's a lot of quality we need to improve on our end, especially the podcast. Oh, I almost forgot this. Chris, the podcast, remember?
The podcast. You probably told me,
not that.
And I was probably zoning out again.
Me and Chris have been discussing bringing the podcast to iTunes.
Now I remember that one.
But before we do, we need to know if anyone's going to listen to it if we put it on iTunes, because that's going to be a lot of extra work for us.
If you listen to a lot of stuff on iTunes, go ahead and comment and tell us, yeah, man, I'd love to listen to your podcast there, or I'm not so convinced, or no, or hey, that'd be the best thing ever. So
I know.
We're just kind of feeling around, trying to see if there's a legit interest. If there's a legit interest, we will definitely do it.
Because this will take away views from our YouTube channel, which, I'm not going to lie, we get ad revenue from. Minimal as it may be. If we do transfer to iTunes, I want to make sure that that's going to be, people are enjoying it because it's on iTunes that wouldn't be able to enjoy it or can't enjoy it quite as much otherwise.
So comment below and tell us if you think it'd be worthwhile. And maybe if you have friends who aren't always able to get on YouTube, tell them about iTunes and BCC. See what they would think.
That's basically it for what we wanted to wrap up. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'll be answering all the questions. And, Chris, anything else to add?
Mystical, magical, wonderful things will happen.
I was hoping for something a bit more meaningful, but I'll take it.
It is
Thank you for watching, everyone.
I worked so hard on that statement.
Thank you all for watching, everyone. I'm LQ1998 here with Chris, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.
See you on the brick side.